to get in under the skin.
He forced back there. And 10-4 Bit goes through with the flash of Cello. He's able to turn it into a 1-for-1 by all of this time for the flank to come through. Joda missed a couple of shots, but he is going to pick it up with a few more. Push coming through from Team Liquid. They're trying to take the 3-on-1 with the CT in CT's form there. Cello falls, and Jota still chasing them, but he's still a fair way away. And Exit hasn't made the rotation yet, so he's still here at Cave.
Oh, Naf is just one shot too, so this could be really, really troublesome. They're going to find it out, so here we go. They still haven't got that bomb plant down. A lot of pressure here on Elige.
40 seconds on the clock, and Alicia's still going to get that plant down. 1-on-2, isolates a fight, but Jota nicely swings onto Exit, and the crosshair placement looks amazing, but Jota, can he make it happen? No, Elige with the 1-on-2 clutch here.
I guess in terms of what they've got, MIBR, it's a bit of a party bag.
Yeah, but it's also focused on the future, and Team Liquid just with a Mac 10 leading the charge, and Nav trying to create some space here. Turtle again taking 2 in the previous and 2 already here, make it a third. Tucked away in the cutout, the Molly's not connecting on the intended location, and Turtle just stands and delivers on the B side. Very close approach from all 4 members. OC goes forward, look to put the team on his back there. 1 entry found, but not the second exit. Similar position. Nice spacing, able to trade there. Now everything's slowing down again. Team Liquid still have that minute to play with.
Just backed off a little bit. Now, MIBR are deeply set with their positioning. But most importantly, Liquid now have limited the amount of information that they've got. So they will have their choice of where they head. But they're very cognizant of the potential for a CT flank here. In this sort of situation, MIBR could have pushed through B. They don't necessarily have any info there. So they're almost trapped going back in towards A here, and that's exactly where they're going to head.
Good trade. Nath, at least able to find the head of Bit now. Site control. Therefore, enough to get that bomb plant secured again. They still need to try to make tired, and Nitro not going to be able to do that. Now falling to a single bullet, Exit taking 2 and 4 for the whole damn round. MIBR tying things up here at 2 apiece. Towards one another. They're going to try to face and deny this cave push. Molly, though, connecting this time. Bit not spotted in the double backside position, so he's going to be able to find himself a quick 2 kills. And now we're back to the 2-on-2. Team Liquid securing the plant again. Let's see if Shox and Nitro can do it.
They do have some utility to work with here with that smoke and flash on Exit, so they can make things work. Of course, Exit also holds the key with that kit. Nitro backing off into laneway. He's got that flash support as well, so Shox will be calling for that.
Tap comes down. Shox not going to go for the wall bang. He's been flashed straight through Cave. It's cost him his life, but there's no one on the bomb. However, there's plenty of time to get back on it. Joda goes and finds Nitro all the way tucked deep at lane. And that's going to be a 4-2 affair. You can't write them off just yet. Cello, if he can win this fight with Shox, brings it back. He will. The tap onto the head. Now it's Naf and Nitro again. Naf with the big flank in through CT. Cello switched on about it, though. Maybe there was a sound cue coming through. Nitro not going to win his fight. Now Exit quite low too. And MIBR fully switched on to what was going on there in the post plant.
They're all over it. They've been read like a Harry Potter book. And so MIBR continue to streak on the CT side. They have looked good. Bit's going to be posting up on long, and he's good for another. So Liquid, they have the option here to potentially go back, but they are going to just, make that quarter back off, throw that initial set of smokes, and hope that they can keep MIBR interested today.
They're doing so successfully, but you can see Jota start to make his way back to B, and he's going to be the last line of defense because Turtle's fallen down deep at lane. And Liquid in a 3-on-3 looking to convert here, but Jota again going to go for a 1-for-1 trade. And in these 2v2s, MIBR has been so strong at converting. This wrap coming around from long though, Elige lines them up, knocks them down, and finds a third for Liquid.
It's a bit of a stalemate at the moment. The CT side, MIBR, they burn through quite a bit of utility, but I mean, I'm looking at Team Liquid here. I've only got one set of smoke, or a single smoke. They have some Molotov utility, but
Jota again here from Donut. Not going to be cleared initially. He's hurt. And the trade looking to come through. Elige connects him at 20 on the clock to plant Exit. He's done his job on 9 HP. Even gets a second. That is ridiculous. The man was...
going to set themselves up with that first layer of utility. Now they're going to send numbers through cave, so... Oh, Turtle.
Wallbang out of the corner. Turtle going to be able to find one from this position is quite ridiculous. Liquid able to answer with 3. And now it's all down to Exit, who's had a solid game so far. And he'll kick off the retake nicely, but down on 6 HP, you wouldn't back him.
No. Well, they're going to just try the luck here at A. Smoke will come through at Wave, will block off Donut, but they've forgotten entirely about Bit in Temple.
Man's jiggling. Finds the line and puts them into a 3-man advantage. Almost impossible for Liquid to come back from, but OC's still going to try his damn hardest. Will he clear the corner? Oh, good reaction to keep himself alive. Nitro chipped down to 30, and they've almost brought this back to a 2-on-2.
Very losable for MIBR. Timing's going to be the essence here. Oh! Jota picks Nitro as OC momentarily gets off the line he was once watching. And that's a much needed round for MIBR. They were starting to really feel the pinch. They needed that round.
Limiting these options, and they're going to be walking straight to the Turtle again. Beautiful flash to enable the push forward. And in the corner, Cello going to be spotted as well. So just like that, Team Liquid might have just turned the round around. But the bomb plant still needs to go down. And Bit, he's trying to find a connection there. Nitro tucked away behind the pillar. Will successfully get the bomb planted in time. But in a 3-on-2, MIBR's conversion rate from here has been high.
Exit. He's got himself into Cheetah. I don't think he was spotted on the rotation either. So, Shox and Naf have to navigate their way out of this. As a duo, Naf finds the first. He's not going to be traded immediately. And finds the second. Jota with his own double, though. And so, that is a pendulum swinging round. Big haymakers being...
The whole game when he's in the server with you. You know, that's the conversation that could be had, but it's not one for right now. Jota going to be stuck at the cutout. Aided by Exit coming through, and it's looking good for an MIBR mid-hold. Cello, another Naf. Able to at least take down Jota, but this is an MIBR round every day of the week. Yeah, and now Nitro. He's got to go back and get the bomb, but he's just looking for initial pick. MIBR, they need this 9-6 scoreline. They haven't had the best T side, so every round they get on CT here is gold for them. Yeah. 6 on the T side. Still pretty good from Liquid too. See if Nitro can make that one better. It's going to be difficult. Just decide to start sending it forward, and OC is going to lose his head. Turtle, a solo mission up B ramp, and then the push up the steps as well. Just going to be taken out by Jota. Now, over towards Donut, Nitro falls, and everything crumbling for Team Liquid here in the second round of the half.
Cello, he had his barrel spotted. Doesn't matter anyway. And, well, this could be a completely clean round for MIBR. Almost immediately, as I said, that they lose their first, but NAF has only got a FAMAS, so I would suspect here that they're already in position to hunt. They're going to go for him. Turtle doesn't even need to do too much. NAF might present himself on a silver platter.
Bam. Across the top now, not going to enable too much. NAF able to answer with 1 there on the USP, and Jota still down on 24. So there's still a chance for more here for Liquid. Nitro peeks out at the perfect time to find one more. As Turtle, he's going to be doubling the movement from Nitro. The little cheeky taps, they're doing work here. Bit is going to come through to try to save the day, but NAF has an AK and a big chance here to cause an upset just with those USPs.
Yeah, he's just sending it too on the flank. Now, Jota might be in position for this. NAF is all over Bit.
Untouched.
So they don't know where Jota is just yet.
No aim punch for him. Jota's in the position to win it. He just has to pick his timing nicely. No tap on the bomb just yet, and now is when he makes this move. The wrap straight in behind enemy lines, and Liquid finally getting on it. They don't have too much room for movement. They need to find exactly where he's coming from. Elite peeks out, will trade, and saves the day. The 10-second defuse going to be wrangled.
This could be a problem if they don't find Cello. Molotov of their own to just push them back, so...
Cello, he didn't have the health to try to swing around it. Thought there was a gap, but now the numbers thinning. Jota on 17 HP. He's been fragging up a swarm for MIBR and needs to go big, but the nade is in his damn way. Takes him out of the equation. And that's 9 now secured for Liquid.
As we said, MIBR looking a little weaker on the flashes.
They got spawn, they're going first.
Yeah, they're going for it.
They're not the ones to throw it. You can't get kills if you don't have that gun in your hand. And OC Nitro stand in the way. Cello coming through to trade, and he's done a great job of doing so. Trying to find one on the nap. Lands a bullet, but not on the head. And in the 3-on-3, it's anyone's game. Bit not going to be covered there. The donut smoke was not good enough. And Turtle can't scream his way forward. It's down to Cello again.
Oh.
He's on for the ace. He has to take it. If he wants this damn round, can't flick onto Elige, who comes through for North America. Well, Bit's been sent a few bits of util to use single-handedly. Going to throw a couple more recycled smokes just to not only take that lane control, but also set up for B. But the rest of it's coming through late now. Let's see if Liquid are going to be able to capitalize before it blooms. They will. 3 found with 1 answered for, and Bit, he'll fall also. So, Liquid down in the open and exit somehow untouched there. Concrete must have been in the way. Elige able to slide one onto Turtle. But in the 4-on-2, this is going to be difficult for MIBR to have a shot. Exit hits one. And the 1-on-3, I feel like that's all she wrote for the round.
Yeah, Nitro hits that despite all odds. And that's just an easy defuse. MIBR, not much exit temple. And so, is it going to combine with the players in Donut for a crossfire? But Bit's there to dismantle him. Oh, this is going back and forth, back to a 2v2. What a fast-paced round, Mac.
Punishing, but Turtle, he's gone all the way through B. They know the remaining positions of both Team Liquid players. Turtle in the open, he needed to survive, to buy some time, or at least draw attention and ring around the rosy, is what we're going to get here. Bit, though, reads it. Make sure he 100%'s this kill. Little shaky, didn't want to whiff it. And Shox is on the other side of the damn map now.
Well, I think also, too, just biding as much time as possible and knowing that there was a likelihood of the other player at the other side also pushing, so extending the rotation time. But look at this counter flank from Shox. Is Bit going to expect it?
Around the world and then some timing works out for Bit, and this man is a machine in these over-aggressed, though, knowing that MIBR are probably waiting for it, but now he has to connect. He has to play off of the contact from Nappy. A swing comes through, Cello falls, and things just look too damn easy as Liquid swing through to find 3, maybe all of the kills they need. 16 goes on the board, and Liquid take their map choice of Ancient to kick off the series with a W. To try to slow things down, but the flashes connecting, creating a lot of space now. Turtle, however, will fall, and the rest of the boys are a little bit too far behind. They're going to have to fight fire with fire, power with power, and Nap sucked towards the corner is going to be traded through. Down to the 3-on-2, still a chance for MIBR, but Jota needs to try to get Nitro off the site here, and he's done a good job to get Elige out of the mix. Again, just jumping around, hits him with the Glock burst, and now it's him on 8 HP, looking to clutch it for MIBR. OC has to go for the reload. Chaos between both these two individuals, but OC won't be lasting too long. Doing a lot of the work on his own so far for MIBR, but someone's going to have to trade him out this time. He's still going forward, showing that bomb over towards Arc. Let's see with 20 seconds on the clock what they decide to do. It's not a rotation back to B, it's just straight up dig they go. Bit taking contact. Elige just holding this off angle. And with minimal time remaining, they still need to clear the site and plant, and there's just not enough to do either of those things. The crossfire way to
where to really go. They do eventually make their way through the smoke. Oh, that's perfect conversion for Turtle.
Finds those double entries, and at the minute mark, Liquid, it's going to be hard for them to get back into the round here, but they are scurrying over towards the B site, knowing there was a lot of noise over towards this side here. OC gets his head ripped off, and it's all down to Shox here. Turtle should be the easy pickings, but he's not going to be able to find more than just that single pick, and there goes the night.
He gets away with that. Quite literally gets away with murder. And now, they are on the haunches of this A bomb site. 40 seconds left. They've still got options to go back to B if they want to, but they're going to need to get a wriggle on. They do still have favourable numbers no matter which site they go, and it's just going to be them digging into A. They're looking for that flank potential. Oh, OC gets flattened here. This is going to be A all day of the week.
Well, Shox about to have his biggest test yet, and he has failed it. So down he goes, and it's all down to Naf to save this. M4 into the next. There's still a chance of a buy. Nitro.
Try and block it, but, well, Elige actually drops in the end, and they clear out Naf. So MIBR, despite not having full control of the side...
Oh, Cello! He has played him like a fiddle again, and Shocks in a 1-on-3, wins the first, but he's got 2 more MIBR members to get past. And they're tucked away at the back of sight. So hard for Shocks to try to navigate, especially if they just hold their ground. Offline from Cello, he's done it all himself so far. Spotted, chipped that, Jota swings, and it's enough. 3 on the board for MIBR.
That is a well played.
Moto Smoke to allow a bust out of Apps, and Elige, he's read it like a book. No
perfect.
flashes to stop him from holding that line. Jim, he's found 2, maybe the 3rd, but exit. No time to play with. He'll fall away to dig and be locked on in. Maybe able to survive in Apps. They've heard his footsteps running.
Look at the HP on Turtle and exit. They're already chunked down.
Smoking forward, Nitro. Thought he wanted to go and play a dangerous game. Shocks walks back into Jota, and now we're going to see the wrap come all the way around the world. It's down to Nitro to stop them from breaking it down this door. Flash through. Nitro knows that Jota's coming this way, and he goes wide into the open.
Ooh.
The trade comes through from Turtle. And again, MIBR leaving it so damn late, but they get the bomb planted this time, and Elige in a 1-on-2 has already had some work done for him.
They're going to just play a very, very simple crossfire too. Low player in Turtle, in the site, Jota. Just going to sit around construction.
Looking to play clutch from there. Need to walk back of sight, and Turtle on 15 for the rest of the troops to come through. Elige on the flank too. That's going to be the bomb on the ground, and maybe the change in the round. Jota finds Nap there, slides it through, but still Elige fighting for the control of the objective. Yes, MIBR have the start, but they don't have the bomb to plant, and now OC's locked Cello into the corner. He's relying fully on Jota to clutch out that position.
They've got no util.
Oh no. And Elige has to do it all himself.
The double peak.
Leading by example, he will with a 4K.
Oh, so Team Liquid get themselves back into contention. Oh, Nitro's copped a lot of damage here, but however, he is dishing it out and will put Turtle on the back foot. That Molly draws him out for the duel.
Everything coming up Liquid here in the final round of the half. MIBR torn to shreds. Jota, though, a chance missed. And that's going to be 4 alive. Doesn't really matter. But Liquid
Read this wrong. That's going to leave Exit with a lot of work to do.
Well, he's been used to doing work. Hasn't done a huge amount this game. Starts strong with a 1-for-1 and gives MIBR a fighting chance here in the post plant. Which just goes down.
Yeah. Very nearly wasn't a post plant.
It was like they're running onto site. What are they doing? But they get the bomb planted. Step 1 achieved.
There's that flank coming through from MIBR towards Diggity. So they do manage to get into the post plant positioning here. Liquid Shocks will get the spot. Needs to find the second though, and Cello.
Now looking just to commit on A. Entry comes through from Shocks. Now Turtle tucked away on the balcony. Going to be able to continue fighting for the moment. Crossfire here. Exit tries to trade, but it's only good for 1. And Nap, he's cracked open a few heads. Jota through the smoke finds 1, which gives MIBR a chance for a retake.
Both CTs right there as that bomb plant goes down, so they've got plenty of time to work with. They don't have a kit though, Max, so this could be of a critical essence. Naf is going to find the flank here too, so Cello's not going to be aware of the fact that he's just lurking in Boiler, and that is going to be Jota making that save call.
Tucking that tail between the legs.
That money's pretty much at wit's end, Mac. So MIBR falling on tough times.
Liquid out in the lead now after getting a fair few rounds at the end of the first half and finally turning this half on its head. Just thriving with this momentum. And
pretty critical here that Liquid make the most of their utility advantage for now, but I don't get too wrapped up in it. Guns out now. Try to make this as easy as possible for themselves. Don't want to take too many more losses.
Ooh. Sound cues coming through, and MIBR trying to slide these shots on OC quite low, but so's Nitro. Tucked away in the cutout. Turtle doing work here, but there's not a kit in play. They need to get on the bomb. They need to stick the defuse. Backside clear. And there's just enough time, but Bit unable to make that happen. Turtle trades, but it's the round for Liquid. A costly one. It chips away at the economy, which we were saying was booming. But MIBR, look at this. They get out with one player.
You have that AWP there. Liege, though, is fashioning this site into his own. And that is going to be Liquid getting into this bomb site relatively unopposed. Now, if MIBR don't find a way in here, I would suspect they might save because their money's not fantastic. They've got to weigh that up. Cello can rebuy, but certainly Jota cannot.
Ooh, they're going for it.
They are.
They're thinking about it. They know they need to do some more damage to that economy. And in they come. Molly over towards Dark as well. That's going to make it hard for Elise to stand where he needs to, but it doesn't matter because Shox has gone forward. Trying to put Liquid on his back, and in the 1-on-4 Bit, he's running low on time. He's heard that swing coming. It's ready for the swing from Nitro. OC wants to trade, but the pillar, it's enough to cover for now. Elige finally finding an answer, but it's not enough to get them back in just yet.
That Molotov is just going to keep them locked in for now. They're going to funnel into Diggity, into this A site. Turtle is good for one, but not two. He does damage to Naf, and now, with this 2 versus 3, OC chimes in! Okay, this is swung back in favor of Liquid. And now, Cello, his position actually might be his advantage.
OC, criminal shot coming through, but can he finish? He will! MIBR trying to get more creative with it. Oh, and Exit's gone down, so it's just Bit to hold the A site on his own. Cello not expecting Shox, already tucked at the logs, and things going from bad to worse now for MIBR. Turtle wants to try to save the day, and he's going to have to, all alone on A.
There's a lot of work to do here, Mac, and there's timing not going to work out in favor, and Team Liquid eliminate MIBR and keep their hopes alive at IEM Dallas.